This chapter, we're going to cover the product aware stage. And so far, what we've done in the chapter so far is we've shown you how we integrate the problem aware and solution aware stages into a ReadyStack experience. And what I want to do with the product aware stage is just revisit George's original diagram where we see the goal, again, is the ICP, where you don't want to be because you can't scale, and the reason why they can't scale and the reason why MarTech is such a disaster is people think that this is a linear process and really only based on trust and a matter of time and prodding, but the real deal is everything is based on timing, disposition, nonlinear, and extremely chaotic. And what we're doing is we are using all the chaos to our advantage under our model because we understand it, and we're looking to harness that as a concept, okay, and just bringing it in. And we do that with education, creating anticipation in different ways to get people to participate and giving them, all the love and doing what we can to be part of a daily routine of theirs, right? So what we'll do is I'm going to just go over the product aware issues, these incredible problems, and we're just going to cross them off one by one. We're going to eliminate these one by one. So let's start with Rob. Rob is the CEO, and he would be the person who would be getting on Diana about doing more with less, and mission accomplished. She got her program done in 3 days versus 6 weeks. She saved 20 grand. She's eliminated 90% of development costs and also reduced cost, and she improved outcomes. Okay, so let's just cross these off. Marketers being asked to do more with less. CMOs feel they need a larger budget, no more. And Diana and the marketers are no longer having job security issues because they're meeting their metrics. Okay, sustained Gmail delivery, being able to experiment with different ways to communicate with the audience, okay, and getting a net positive return on the $150 she was spending per day on leads rather than losing, like $450 of, let's just say, opportunity cost is an example because of this long drawn out integration process. Now, if we look at the next issue, which is 90% of CMOs say they do not have a roadmap. Okay, let's take a look at that. And I'm going to bring us over to a diagram, which is just this visual representation of what the CRO School ReadyStack is. And now we have the plan. Everything is mapped out in a diagram. And again, we've got all the different results, that we can point to. And that becomes the plan. Now, the other part of this too is the market doesn't look at, they look at their buyers as buyers. They don't see them as sellers. And we have to look at our audience as sellers themselves. So I want to give us an example of that. George, you talked about Ryan in some of your videos. And now if we look at Ryan as a seller himself, it's like, how do we integrate him into the whole model here? And it's easy because now that we have a plan that we go out to with our Robs of the world and Dianas, right? We see that we can slot Ryan into a very logical, contextual place, right? And get him business. Ryan is the seller himself. is his tool, his preferred tool, right? Which was Dovetail. So that is how we're addressing all of these issues. Okay, in this model. Okay, we've got them all taken care of. And notice there was no AI, we have job security, and now we've level set.